Amen. And know that the gates of hell will come against you. Amen. With everything in its power to stop you from doing and fulfilling your assignment. But when you have been called by God, when you have been chosen by God, you can look the devil square in the eye and tell him, come hell or high water, I'm going to go all the way. With the help of God, I'm going all the way. That's the same kind of faith the disciples had to have. They had to stand firm in their faith, even in the midst of suffering and persecution. Amen. They had to stand firm. Here are some highlights from 1 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. He remembers them and their labor of love. Amen. In verse number 2, he says, but even after that we had suffered before, and were shamefully entreated, as you know, at Philippi, we were yet bold in our God to speak unto you the gospel of God despite the contention. He says, in spite of everything we suffered, everything that we were shamefully entreated through, amen, he says we were yet bold in our approach. Oftentimes tell the worship leaders, praise and worship leaders, amen, you cannot allow life to stop you from giving God what belongs to him. When you understand that you have been called and assigned to lead God's people in worship, staying home because you don't feel good is not a good enough excuse. I don't have sick days. I don't hear nobody in here. Y'all won't let me have sick days. Amen. Y'all expect me to come out here, amen, and to stand and to be strong, to declare the word of the Lord. Amen. You expect me, amen, if I miss 2 Sundays in a row, amen, we got trouble around here. Come on, say amen, somebody. Amen. I have learned that even when I am going through, amen, emotional turmoil, amen, even when I am going through the rigors of life and the tiredness, amen, I understand, amen, that there is an assignment. You've got to know if the devil fights you, amen, you can only imagine how he fights me. If the devil is on your track, and if you have to face hardness as a good soldier, I want you to understand, amen, I wear suffering well. Come on.